Yeah, I'm confused. It's nothing to do with my government. Solon Hammer name. Who is Solon? I don't have this man. I don't know who this man is. I don't know why it told me that. I feel like some dude just ran into the middle of the base and just started screaming about Solon, and none of us know who that man is. None of us have a clue. Boo, 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 boo. Boodly boo, beep, boo. Construction wall. So what I'm gonna have to do, not wall, floor. I'm gonna have to build kind of like the inverse of the tree exclusion zone. I'm gonna have to do like a 1 wide, so essentially 2 to go around corners. A 2 wide internal on the top row tree exclusion zone, so that I can walk around and build the wall up higher. I need the inner lip, basically. And we're getting to the point where I'm running into other buildings that are in my way. I accidentally hit caps lock. But we did also just hit an hour. I got to think about it this way. I keep doing this wrong. If nothing else, I don't have seasonal saves on, so I'll do it that way. If we hit an hour to do a different video, then I might as well just trigger the save. I don't have anything to redeem anyways. Good. I'll have most of those set up. Also, that's like a weirdly either inappropriate or appropriate name for the job. Solon Hammer name. Sheriff of the area. What do? I hammer them into submission. That'll teach them. This is why you should never resort to crime. Why is I guess he's busy on the inside? Like, my tree dude's never cutting down trees anymore. I suppose because I have priority 4 set to him that might be why. Like, I need these trees out of my way. The long-term goal for the fort is for everyone to be in the military and have a 150 plus strong military fort. It's gonna be slightly smaller than that due to actual, by that point, nobles who will never do anything anyways. But the whole purpose of this is I am doing I keep saying this backwards, a Mott and Bailey system, where over there is going to be the Mott, this is the Bailey. This is going to be a gigantic defensive fighting force. And yes, we're going to have a Dwarf a Dwarf Fortress version of a Mott and Bailey. Not to be confused with a Bot and Melee, which isn't a thing. It's just some weird word I keep saying when I get confused. That temple. No one really seems to be using it though. Do we need some statues in there? Wait, no, are you praying? Is that what you're doing right now? Are you praying in there? It's a diplomat. No. That might be what happened. We might have had a visitor. Citizens only. At least it isn't a Bob and Marley. This song, like, I'm trying to like actually listen to it. It has a beat in the back. I swear it sounds like someone's knocking on my door. Like, I don't want the diplomat to be here. I want to see someone praying. Which they would do if this was better. Means I need statues. Kind of got the metalsmith, but eh. Now, if I were to tell you to make more brass, what would you say? You don't have zinc and copper bars. I need a bookkeeper. What do I have? I have 77 bronze bars from everything at the beginning. What have I made for weapons? It's kind of hard to tell. Stocks. 20? So I need a bookkeeper. All right, fine. I have to start digging down and getting things done. There needs to be a secondary layer to this, but I want everything to primarily be kind of above ground so that we don't have cave adaptation. I still have the problem is I have too much shit going on with the construction. We still have 0 idlers. Are you a refuse pile? No. No. You should be down here. Are you from fishing? Oh my god, I knew it. I knew the fishing was gonna take over. It always takes over. Shellcraft on AP. Who's fishing? Oh god, what have you been doing? Okay. I thought we didn't have one right now. Oh god, we have a ton. You, caller. Turn off Zachos for fishing. An elephant caravan has arrived. Well, it's a good thing I'm working on shell crafts. I'll give them the shell crafts and hopefully they'll be happy. Who needs water given to them? One, we have a hunter hunting, finally. Good. I need some more bolts for me. I can't make shell bolts, I don't think. Make bone bolts, but not shell bolts. Yeah. Alright, so we need the shells to get out of the way. We get the shells out of the way. We'll have money and a refuse pile that works. We have way too many pots, clearly. We do have even more beds that need to get installed. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe we were 8 below my target before, so we'll definitely be fine when they're all installed. They're 28 to 70. I told you that number was gonna flip. No, 8 to 7. We're already good. There was more couples than I thought. I think there's still stuff here that I didn't even pick up from last time. Could bring them a ton of muscle shells, just raw shells. Like, here you go. Take my garbage away, garbage men. Okay. Lots of pots. Booze has been steadily going down, mostly kind of because plants have been. Oh, wait. That's a thought. Kitchen. Actually, I want to be brewing all those. The issue is then that the still isn't. Let's take the still out from over there. Let's get rid of the still. Don't need that right now. I mean, we need it. We don't need it over there. Build workshop still. I'll put the still here. And then we'll just have the still pumping out the booze. That does still need to get expanded, though, to more farms. So, if the miners aren't doing anything... Since that is 5 wide, we'll be able to cram 2 more 5x5 farms on the left and right. So we can have more plants trying to grow at once, and I don't have to worry about whatever the hell just spooked every single animal I've ever had. What did that? A great horned owl. I, too, would be terrified of a great horned owl. They're so horny. What are they going to do? Are they going to eat you? Or something far worse. Oh, that's going to get moved inside at some point, too. So we had 77. I don't want to use it for this, but I'm going to have to make a brass statue. The details are going to be related to site. What are we called? Forgot what we were called. We are called FogBasement. That's right. Details related to site. FogBasement. Make me a statue about FogBasement.
Some haggard-looking migrants have arrived.
Oh, good. What I wanted. More people to claim beds. Please come on in. Wipe your shoes. Alright. What can I get done in that amount of time? I need to finish this up. I need to get the stuff in. If nothing, oh, okay, they finally cut the build construction floor. I know we just like legit genuinely started to get back some idlers, but we got to get this finished. If nothing else, I mean, we still have plenty of time, still like 2.5 hours. I want to try to get this perimeter finished, which I believe we're going to do. Get the stuff in this and start working on the mont, or the bottom of the hill of what is to be the artificial mont, since we don't have a hill here to do a proper one. This is how everything is built. All sane people build this way. All right. 3's up to there. 3, 3, 3. I have to fix that hole in the middle. I already see it. Ta-da! What is stopping me in the middle there? Oh, it's floor. I already have floor there because of the murky pool that intercepted the frickin' brook. I wanted to build here. I wanted to build here, and because of the weird way the brooks looked on the map, so this is all my fault. You get what you deserve. What I deserve is a bunch of murky pools and brooks in my way. Now, I want a full floor. Here we go. How are we doing? Actually, really well. We have... This will bring us around. Why do I keep forgetting the corners themselves? This has brought us around. I can't go too much further as we were running into workshops, and they will not let me build in them. But I can get to that. Meaning that is the only quarter that does not have the tree exclusion zone. And because of the fact that the dwarves are constantly walking there, I would normally say that I don't suspect trees will grow. But you know what? If I'll be damned if they don't appear to be trying to grow there anyways. Screw me, that's why. Get rid of this crafts dwarf shop. I already have one internal. And then that will just leave the metal smiths. It's going to cause a problem when I open that up there. We're going to have bars everywhere. So let's make our dwarves have more shit to do at the same time and create a gigantic bar block stockpile. What do you say? What do you say we just bring hundreds of bars into the base? What are you guys doing, by the way, with all your training? You don't appear to be getting... I mean, I don't see anyone getting overtly happy. But, how did you have a drink? Oh, fuck, we need more booze. As with the crafts dwarf in, that one's on me. Crafts dwarf. Making shell crafts. Wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 27. 57. You, where where do we list crafts? Well, I have right now, so we're gonna bring them over to the elves. So if I can get some more booze from them, since I have clearly been having a net loss of supply of booze. I do not want that turning on me. 9 bedrooms to 13 dwarves, even including the new migration wave. I need 5 of them to be in a relationship. That's over 50, so that's not gonna happen. We're gonna need a few more beds. Who is fighting? Someone is legit fighting. It's a dog and a monitor lizard. Get them. We have so many dogs now. At this point, they're just wild packs of baying hounds attacking any creature that gets near the base. The one thing got removed. Huzzah. Crafts Dwarf Shop. And right around there, I need to start paying attention to what I'm doing. But we have the workshops on the way. So, the tree exclusion zone on the ground floor of the Bailey is complete, essentially. Well, we're going to count that complete. Up top, if I want to build the wall higher, it is not exclusion zone, but the parapet, the walking space for the upper walls for our workers is not. Did we ever get that statue built? We did not. What happened to it? What happened to my statue? Needs 3 brass bars. C. I don't see. What do you mean need 3 brass bars? I have bronze, not brass. Shh. Shh. That didn't happen. That's not the exact same issue I had in the modded Minecraft with the thing where you smelt shit to make your own tools. Definitely didn't happen there either. I definitely don't, for some reason, always confuse brass with bronze. Clearly, they're the same thing, and I've forgotten what we're called again. FogBasement. The most memorable of all names. I don't feel like that worked right. Site, F, fog. This is not a monastery. Whatever. Maybe it'll work right. It says so. It says FogBasement. I'll click enter. We're gonna ignore the description that says we're a monastery because these dwarves are clearly drunk, not sober. So, not a monastery. I know that's a thing that is known for monasteries. I've just now decided that. Monasteries are where people go to not drink. That's how it works. Really want that statue though. Oh no. I need Wade Master. Don't worry, Wade Master. No rush. No claim to your time. No. Everything I have for 420. Okay. I did not try to do that. I did not try to do that. Sometimes life finds a way. They don't even have anything for me to trade for. Oh my god. You guys are the worst. I think I hate you. You at least have booze? I don't even want to trade with you. You're awful. You have a completed instrument. How about that? An elven completed instrument. this a full instrument or is this a part? What does that mean? The strings of the instrument are attached to the Yara yoke. I'll trade for these two, hoping that they're complete instruments, not just some weird, goofy elven babbling. Also trade for a rainy skirt, because why not? Give me your food. I get citron seeds, I can grow citrons, maybe. Give me your glove. And give me your socks. I hear, despite all statements to the contrary, that the elves grow a pretty comfy sock. All right, that's too expensive. There we go. We've done our trade. We're gone. Oh. All right. What is situation? Actually, it's going to tell me what happened with the instrument here in a second, isn't it? I need to see something. Hatchilu, you're causing pop-ups. Why do you hate me? What the fuck, chat? You're slacking. Why, Tachulu, have you deemed it fit to punish me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, today's actually been a pretty nice day. No one's been inundating me with demands for push-ups. What do you mean you can't reach the site? What can you not possibly reach? Everything in this base is reachable. Please explain to me that. You can't reach the floor? Or is it because of that piece of wood has been tasked? I'm bored. Why? What's going on, Tachulu? Oh, I see CJ the Insane Gifter has been made aware of a new toy. I guess he did not know of it. All right, once it hits the season 4, as we're in the middle of a season, and we're also in the middle of a recording. I just want you to know, CJ, there is a limit. You can try to break me by slamming as many of those as you want, but there is a maximum limit per stream.
I can't do that there.
Just so you don't get your hearts up. That's going to stop at some point. And the program's going to tell you no. Why is no one making the statue? Hold on. We have the Dire Builders. We have metal, black. We have all the smithing. Now, I'm assuming it's metal crafting, so Eldritch? But maybe it's blacksmithing, so Tachulu? Because the other thing was set to do now, so why are they not doing it? My daughter was reading something in the instruction booklet for board games. Her son asked which game rule she was reading. She refused to answer. I told him that she doesn't need to tell, and I'm not going to force her to explain, and now he's screaming and crying. I'm slowly losing my mind. Children are wonderful. I like every now and then seeing those compilations when they cross my feeds and shit, like YouTube, and it's like the kids crying for no reason, like the kids crying because they got their way. The kid asked for vanilla ice cream and he's crying that he got vanilla ice cream. I I made these people. I have 12,000 more points. Oh God, how many redemptions is that? That's 20 of push-ups, assuming you don't do any other redemptions. Kids are the greatest. Jesus Christ. Why is that so much louder?
Chaos Push-Ups Edition.
Chaos Push-Ups Edition. Why was that so much louder? All right, so 3 is the last month of the season. Like, I'm going to do it to a seasonal. But thank you for your resub. They have subscribed for 15 months. They are currently on a 2-month streak. I'm not gonna lie, I've half forgotten what I was doing just now. We have 0 idlers, so I'm stuck waiting on them. That's what we're doing right now, is we're just stuck waiting on the dwarves. But when they finally free up, what am I doing? Oh yeah, mining. Hold on. Where's the, oh, it's construction, not wood. My miners aren't doing their things. Hold on. The Mine King wasn't supposed to be bothering with wood, so they also should be doing construction. I'm like, why is nothing getting done? It's because of the fucking miners. You will get so swole. The mooch swolitude. I'm not doing them all in one go, also, by the way. The onion. Cheese sauce. Michael here. Let that get finished. Are the miners mining now? No. Unit Q mine. Ah yes, pin pasturing that horse acquired. You saved the day. Yes, please store more items in stockpiles opposed to mining. You mother. Now I made hammers, I made swords, I made axes, I did not make spears. So did we make the statue now? Build. Oh, caps lock is on. Like my B button's not working. Build statue. Still need statue. No one canceled the statue project. I do not see the statue project. How does caps lock keep going on? Where is statue? Is someone hauling the statue to the stockpile? Yep. Yay, thank you. Thank you for hauling this statue for us, Unib Astadodok. You're the greatest. Definitely didn't want to just have that go direct to the, temple. Would have saved everyone a lot of time if I could have just had that statue go right where we wanted it. But no, you're doing the Lord's work. The undetermined Lord's work, as the temple doesn't belong to any god in particular. Thank you. Thank you for wasting me. Statue. Huzzah. We're not doing the statue. I can get rid of these. The barred blocks have been brought down. I'll move the smelteries and things down here. Clearly, the miners finally hit what they were supposed to do. So I'm going to remove all of this. I only really need the one in the middle for coming up and coming down. Build construction floor. And then we'll have what few idlers we have while away their time again. Building more things as I cover all of this with floor. So I just need it to be above ground, but not outside for the farmers. Have they gotten rid of those? Nope, but they are working on it. They're trying to do song requests. What at any part of this has convinced you that song request is going to be active right now? Matter of fact, had that been active, you could have given me a heart attack because I'd have been thoroughly confused. I thought I was under attack or something. Would have been lots of very manly yelling and throwing things at nothing, thinking I was dying. Very manly. Very. Use a bronze bar on that. Build workshop. Iron anvils. Lots of bars. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot. Damn it. Though to be fair, I hadn't been active in Kit Fox forums, so it doesn't really matter. There is a new thing in the Kit Fox Discord, and you're supposed to promote yourself. Not really, it's for more things than that, but it was one of the people were having arguments over the purpose of the channel almost as soon as the channel was created. It was kind of funny. Like, should not have caused drama, but it caused drama. I don't know if any of you guys are in the Kit Fox Discord, but they created a new channel, and it's supposed to be for the Dwarf Fortress streamers and content creators to talk to each other, but also point out when they're going live, other things like that. But because there was a part of its description that was like, yes, also let people know when you're doing things, for some reason, like all of a sudden, it was like very minor drama, admittedly. I don't mean to overplay it, but all of a sudden it was like, oh no, now we're just gonna have people flooding this, saying when they're going live, I'm not gonna do anything else. And it's like, well, no, content creators for Dwarf Fortress are like educational and shit. They also help people do things. That's not the only thing they do, which is kind of weird by itself. But something happened over the night. I do not know what happened I went to sleep. And in the morning, I had gotten like 2 different private messages from 2 different unnamed people that were all alluding to drama that had happened involving that channel. I was just like, I have no clue. I made a few comments and I went to sleep. But apparently some drama had happened. And I don't even know why. All right, 3 spears, 3 more swords, 3 more hammers. Because ostensibly, like I said, the idea is that you draw the content creators in, they assist in the other channels, and they have one to either talk to each other, but also to say when they're going live. Somehow that caused drama. Oh, the anime girl tile set to calm the content creators down. Like I said, I kind of feel a bit bad that I missed it. Whatever it was. Because all I know is I woke up and I had a couple of private messages like, I hope you weren't put off by that, or someone else was saying, can you believe this, or something like that. It's like, what the fuck? It caught me by surprise. I was tickled by it. I believe the berries both do food and booze. Which reminds me, Kit Fox Games has their other game coming out soon. I liked it from the demo I did. I'm thinking of streaming it. It just kind of... I want to stream it, but I'm also worried that the game seems to be a type of game that you can be easily spoiled. So I'm probably not gonna be able to stream it on the day it comes out, and I'm worried that if I do attempt to stream it, that whatever the answers are, someone's just gonna ruin it for me. If that makes sense. I hope I made sense out of that. Rope reeds, I think, make the clothing, right? I always get this wrong. It's a type of reed. I don't think it's rope, though. It's whip vines. Oh, it's rope reed. I don't know. I'll just have 4 different types of food, drink ones going right now. I should have one. Okay. Damn it, I have to look this up. I need the clothing one because I need bags. I need bags and clothing, and you got to get that system started now. It's in 4 in-game days. I'll do a few of your push-ups. How do I always forget which plant does which? Process the thread. It is rope reed. I actually had it right for once. You. Rope reed. I want clothing. Which means build workshop. Still can just be moved down here now. And the farmers? Farmers. Farmer's shortcut key is a W. Warmers, of course. Oh, I almost forgot to post my new character's backstory. Oh, for a new game you're doing? Do you have a new RPG game you're doing? I have been working on learning 3 mapping programs / DMing programs to DM for my friends as practice, and then seeing if I can swing it around to possibly at some point DMing online. Depends on how well things work. You guys know me, I come up with a lot of ideas, and then for some reason, perfectionist is too nice a term for it. But the details never match the way I want it to, so no one be getting their hopes up. But if any of you have heard of the programs, there is Incarnate, Foundry, and there's another online mapping program like Incarnate. It is called Dungeon Fog. I've been doing Incarnate, Dungeon Fog, and Foundry to see if I can get shit working. Howdy. I'm a little surprised you're not playing Baldur's Gate 3. So, Baldur's Gate 3. I have gotten it. I've played it a little bit. I need to start over because I ran into a game crashing bug and my file got corrupted. I submitted a bug report. And that was the last time I played it. I was like, yeah, Baldur's Gate 3. I was exploring the new things. I got to this part where there's a druid lady and a druid sect. There's some stuff going on. It asked me to do like a diplomacy check. I failed it. They murdered a kid. And then I was like, oh, okay. Fuck them all. So I murdered everyone in the room. And it crashed the game and corrupted my file. So don't do that. Yes, and then there's also technically in the shoot for streaming is Persona 4 Golden Edition. All right, that got built. The weapons are getting done or have been done. They've been moved inside, still is in. We are not making booze. We should be making booze. Booze is on repeat. We don't want to run out of booze. Running out of booze is bad. We do have 50 plants though. That should be good. That has been moved. The plant exclusion zone has been finished. We are going to trigger the save. And I'll get out some of the push-ups now. Headsets going. Go. I got 2 requests out of the way. My headset fell off, and I switched my hand, and I didn't hurt it per se, but definitely not as confident as I was in the ones I did earlier tonight. Boop, boop. Why, thank you, saltly sweeted. The theme saltly sweeted is that we are... I'm not even sure what the term for this is. We're trying to do a barracks. Not like a barracks. We're talking about like, even saying modern day military barracks. We're trying to do a military base. The idea being that all the dwarves will end up in the military. And in terms of the actual arrangement of some for training purposes, they're not all gonna be used all the time, whatever. But the map we picked has iron, has flux, has fuel. We started with just having the ores to smelt so we could create our own weapons from the beginning, which is why we have a ton of bronze spears, axes, hammers, and swords. Not much in terms of armor though, unfortunately. We need to start killing things for leather armor. And the fort, while this is an impressive wall, as you say, it's actually part of a twofer. That one's going to be elevated up into the air. We're doing an old, I keep saying this backwards, a Mott and Bailey system, where this is the town, so to speak, and the big elevated fort, or smaller elevated fort area, the big hill, will be in the northwestern portion of the map. Right now, though, I'm just trying to get the central facility of the dwarves complete before we start working on the extravagance. So I'm not sure what to be calling that. The idea is for every dwarf to end up in the military, though admittedly right now all we have in the military is just one squad of 10 out of like 30 dwarves. I think we're up to 50 now, actually. The humans are here. Why, thank you, humans. What do I want from the humans? What do I want from the humans? Booze always sounds nice. You know what I'd really like? Cucumbers. And you can give me bituminous coal. The stuff below us is lignite, so it's a little bit better. And I will take your limonite and hematite. Thank you. Well, it costs 10,000 enemies and one wizard's eyesight. Wait, what? We may have created a fireball that, if we're given the spell level, would be 25. 10,000 enemies, one wizard's eyesight. Jesus Christ. Mott and Bailey is also my favorite logical fallacy. Yeah, I don't know why. Every time I try saying it fast, I say it the other way around. I say bot and melee, which turns out is not a word. Who knew? So we keep running into the issue, though, that in order to just get the structure set up, we end up with no idlers. But I think generally right now we do have idlers. They're all just praying and socializing, because we set up a temple that finally worked when we put in one statue. And this is a statue to the bronze statue of dwarves. This is a superior quality bronze statue of dwarves. The item is a superiorly designed image of dwarves in bronze by T'Chulu. The dwarves are laboring. The artwork relates to the foundation of FogBasement by the torrid ores of the wayward mechanisms in the early spring of the year 175. We literally built a statue saying, look, we did it. The place we're in. That's enough. That's a temple. All right, someone got dwarfed. Let's get you in. Yeah, we got a lot of migration waves in randomly. Speaking of which, hold on.
Someone brought cat. I love cats.
Oh my god. 10 for saltly sweeted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Saltly sweeted, right now you are a farmer, but you're not. You're going to end up being... I'm going to put you in the Weaver's Guild for plant processing. This plant processing should be under the Weaver's Guild as far as I'm concerned. Because that's how we get the cloth for the weaving. Oh, I actually have to name you, don't I? I'm sorry. Saltly sweeted. That's not how you spell. Sweeted. There you go, Saltly. 1, 2, 3. It's got to be long enough. Saltly Sweeted is currently meditating on wealth. Saltly Sweeted, you have a wife, 2 children, 1 boy, 1 girl. You have a mother who is in the base. Your daughter is an adult. She cuts down trees. Your wife is also on the same base, but your son is not here. You have an extended family, some of which your cousins and such are in the base. Are any of them named though? A cousin of yours is CJ the Insane Gifter. He's our base's bartender. And no one else in your family is in the base. You pray to 3 deities. Kadol, a male dwarf associated with trade and wealth. Onol, a male dwarf associated with fire, volcanoes, earth, and mountains. And Vesh, a skeletal male dwarf associated with lies, murder, and death. Everyone else in the base is a passing acquaintance or worse. You probably came into the second to latest migration wave. Recently, Saltly Sweeted thought, I have communed with Kadal. I am so spiritually moved. He was enraptured after communing with Kadal. Saltly Sweeted is very weak and quite susceptible to disease. Saltly Sweeted likes hematite, rose gold, pinfire opal, moose antler, giant snapping turtle tooth, adderbone, rope reed fabric, shields, cages, crowns, guinea fowls for the social nature, barn owl men for their coloration, and the sound of the tenebrous bride intricacies. When possible, we prefers to consume giant bushmaster, potato plant, sewer brew, prickleberry seeds, and rambutans. He absolutely detests blood gnats. He has amazing memory and great creativity, but he has little linguistic ability, and despite all of this, he dreams of creating a great work of art someday. Praise be. Hey, cousin. But watch out around here. We got about 4 dwarves who are all married to their cousins. God, I wish I was joking. Let us make more beds, and hopefully, we only got like 8. I think we're already over in terms of beds. If there's enough couples, we'll be good. I don't think I have crafts to give this man. Have you been continuing with the crafts down here? You have. Good on you. Let us move the crafts over. Let us not move over the artifact. And I suspect you might accidentally grab the other artifact in this too, so I'll have to babysit it. As a matter of fact, I was about to say, do any of these not say muscle? There you go, I found the other artifact. 1, 2, how many artifacts do we got? We only have 2 artifacts and that's it. Do those. We have 3 artifacts. I don't even remember this one. I don't know what that artifact is. It just says destroyed or transformed, and who made this? I don't remember that artifact. That's not ours. One of the traders must have it. Who doesn't like moose antler? It's like deer antler, but far better. Wait, what? Who was this? Was this for Saltly? He was unfocused. He is untroubled after drinking. Oh, I think you mean learning. I think you skipped a word. He is unfocused after not learning anything. That's still kind of funny though. Which means we need a library to amuse those. We have someone going down to yellow. Why are you going down to yellow? I know it's not the most extravagant thing, but come on, you should have gone up to blue, not down to yellow, or up to teal. By the way, it should be blue, teal, green, not teal, blue, green. Just, that's how colors work. And it should be yellow. That dark red's weird. I was thinking that was orange, but that's definitely not orange. Trying to track down who that is gonna be a pain in my ass anyways. All right, I believe that is the last of the artifacts. Or not artifacts, but trader requested. Nope, I believed wrong. They're bringing way more. Well, at least we got through the shell crafts. All right. If we want to bring the wall higher, build construction floor. Because it's either just build a bunch of floor now or sit there and meticulously, actually most of this that can just be a 1, and meticulously zipper up the floor on the back end. The wall, I should say. So we'll just do the floor around the backside, save everyone so much time and effort. Really, we're only trying to go 1 wide. I don't need it to be 2. But if I want it to be continuous around corners, we're going to need some parts of this to be 2. This one could just be done like that. Actually, some of these could just be done like that, couldn't they? How did that top one not end up that way? It's only really around the corners where we start having issues. We don't end up using any of the bronze. That'd be annoying. Work with me. Let those get ordered now. I guess this is the whole focus on focusing. Oh well, vanish just in a puff of dark energy. But yeah, no, the part of the plot I was at, or at least that sub-story, was very confusing. I could not figure out who was quote unquote the wrong in the situation. I think they were trying to do a moral quandary, but like everyone would talk as if the chick was bad. But like nothing, or like the chick was good, but like nothing she was doing was good to me. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. So I murderated her. I was like, you get to die now. This is what you have earned. Have a good afterlife. And the game crashed and the save was gone. I say gone. It had some weird fucking error thing and it wouldn't let me continue. And then the other thing popped up and I was like, submit the error, fill in an error report. Which makes sense. The game's an alpha now. I don't mean to imply that I'm making fun of the fact that it wanted the error report, but when what you're trying to do is play the game and the only thing you can get out of it is, we did something wrong. You want to tell us what you did? This is kind of annoying. I understand from their thing why there's an error report in, but I'd rather have an error report and the thing work. I really don't like it when things don't work. All right. There we go. I did another batch ordering. You know, nothing really got done. We did our trade with them, I believe, didn't we? No, we're still trying to get materials over here. Shit. Are any of these clearly an artifact? No. Altogether, 7,730. I think these are, no, these are the humans. So I don't think we can get there. Actually, just wait to tell. Where's your clothing? Your clothing's too big for me. You're a human. I don't think it matters. They have just raw bins, and that's all I care about. All right. Good enough for me on that. Let's grab some thread and yarn. We've really eaten into our thing. I don't want your stupid fish. I will take your meat. Especially duck meat. Everyone loves duck meat. nothing gets a dwarf's beard, sweat ears, and duck meat. I need bags. That's really what I need. Hold on. Like, if everything else, what I need is a bag. For my seats. Okay, we got those. What else can I grab? You look like you're actually full, complete instruments. Opposed to whatever the hell the elves were trading me. All right, we're getting close to what I can possibly swing. What is like one or two more things I can get out of the humans? Yeah, large, they're humans. Actually, let's just trade what I got. Yeah, let's just give them a massive profit. They'll be happy. Will this military eventually dig deeply and greedily? Saltly sweeted? Yes. I have... How do I word this correctly? Without sounding like I'm tooting my own horn, but also sounding like I'm completely and totally full of myself. I cannot dig too greedily, for the depths and the candy therein do not threaten me. As a legit statement, the candy floss I can mine with guaranteed safety. I've even posted the technique to make sure you never have an issue with it on my YouTube channel. And yeah, I routinely like getting candy floss. Hundreds and hundreds of candy floss. It's very useful. We had one base where we had one squad assaulting. Oh, I thought we lost the steel battle axe. We had one squad. We had one base where the entire base was vampires. And we had one squad of super trained vampire military people equipped with pure candy floss weapons and armor, and they were killing everyone around them wherever I sent them to go attack, until one base happened to have a devil god, a demon god, some weird like not god. It was like insert demonic creature named God as like their mayor, and the god killed half the squad, and then the goblins retaliated and we died. Up until that point, it was going great, though. All right, so they're now carrying that shit in from the trade depot. Did the other people leave? I ask because it really looks like my crafts are still here. What did I trade for then? Anti-squad god. Yeah, that's what it was. The anti-squad god. Right. The floor has been getting completed pretty well. Build construction floor. So let's order up some more. Like I said, once this is done, we'll be able to order up the next tier of wall. I don't necessarily need the lip yet. Kind of debating whether or not I want yet one more tier of layer of wall before the lip, because 2 should be fine. Like having the lip after the second Z level should be fine, but 3 is definitely safe. But at that point, I will have sunk a lot of resources into essentially half the base. It's 10, hour and a half. I should get started on the Mott as well. It's kind of a sad secondary issue. We're not going to get to the, we'll say, living quarters of it, the hill of the Mott. Constructing an artificial Mott hill. I've got to get started on that, particularly because there's going to be trees in the way. Trees are going to have even more wood. We're going to have to run that script at some point that removes the materials from your constructions. I don't think it's like going to be causing, it's not causing that much lag or slowdown. Just the idea of it gets under my skin. Just think of the inefficiencies. The inefficiencies accruing. ruining the production line of my input to the computer back to my face, providing me visual knowledge so that I may convey it onto you in the form of entertainment. We cannot have inefficiencies. It ruins the bottom line. Seriously though, it's not even doing like a whole frame per second right now. At least I don't think it is. We're not having any lag issues, so I'm not that worried about it. But we have been using a lot of wood for construction. At some point, we're gonna need to purge that. That one was too many. Uh-oh, something went wrong here. One, over, down, over, down. No, I think that worked fine. Sweet. Dwarf killing god. My next goal in Dwarf is to recreate the big rock candy mountains to the best of my ability. Big rock candy mountains? Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yes. All right, so we have hit an hour. So for those of you who are not watching live, but are instead watching on the archive channel, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you guys next time.